Ever wonder why reviving a legend is so tough? It's a question Hollywood faces constantly, but right now it's causing a bit of a stir around the world's most famous spy. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy this content. Um, James Bond is back, or is he? Is The confirmation of another 007 adventure arrived alongside Amazon's acquisition of the franchise. But behind the scenes, things aren't as smooth as a shaken martini. And the report suggests that the writers are facing a major roadblock. And that's just that they're super coolism. Daniel Craig's explosive exit in has unexpectedly complicated matters. The issue. Bringing Bond back from what was a very definitive end. Um, Sources say the writers are tearing their hair out trying to solve this puzzle. Uh, um, the problem isn't simply a matter of resurrecting a character. Um, and Bond wasn't just injured or lost at sea. He was quite literally blown to pieces. Uh, One insider revealed that the writers are struggling with the fact that Bond is supposed to be an eternal figure. This creative logjam is reportedly delaying the casting of the next 007 until they can figure out how to bring Bond back to life. The search for a new actor remains on hold. It's a bit baffling, isn't it? Historically, Bond films haven't been deeply connected. Each adventure largely stood on its own with minimal carryover from previous installments. So why the sudden need to tie everything together? Many fans, like myself, expected Craig's story to conclude when he left the franchise. A fresh start with a new actor seemed the natural progression. Attempting to build upon feels unnecessary and unexpected. And perhaps the studio is considering the idea that James Bond is simply an alias, a title passed down through generations. This could certainly ruffle some feathers among dedicated fans, but bold moves are sometimes necessary to keep a franchise alive. It's a tricky situation. Balancing respect for the past with the need for innovation. The writers have a tough job ahead of them, but hopefully they'll find a solution that satisfies both longtime fans and newcomers. Uh, um, it's ironic. Bond always finds a way out of impossible situations. Now the writers are finding themselves in one. Maybe they should just give Bond a really good parachute next time. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time.